All right, everybody, what is happening? Happy Friday. Time to jump into American Truck Simulator. Have a nice little relaxing end to the week. It has been another crazy week for me. Had another gig last weekend, and this is actually the first weekend that I don't have to do anything. So I'm looking forward to having some time off from shows and doing everything. But yeah, I gotta practice some music still for some shows coming up. But nonetheless, today we are going to get started with finishing up this zero waste achievement. So this achievement, we have to deliver 10 deliveries to or from the, I'll open the map here and I'll show you guys. So we have to deliver to or from the Lewiston or Bozeman, Montana waste management facility, or whatever the company name is here. I forget what it is, like something waste management, whatever. MWM facilities in those two towns. We have to deliver 10 loads of either waste paper or dumpster. So I've already been doing this achievement for a while. It actually has taken me quite a bit because you can't just run like back and forth. I mean, I was able to do that at the start, but then they kind of, the load started to no longer appear, like from Lewistown to Bozeman, and then, back, like I'm not able to run like a direct route. Whereas now, what I've been doing and what we're going to do now is we're actually going to pick up a load from Helena, Montana, and then we're going to run to, I think it's Bozeman or Lewistown, whatever. But we're going to pick up a load, kind of, sort of like we're going to do like 2 deliveries to kind of make this happen. So you'll see what I'm talking about in a minute. Yeah, we have our company truck today that you can't see now. We got a Mack. I think it's is it a Pinnacle? I think actually. So something that I've never used yet really in the game. I've been looking forward to getting into this and trying out this truck, and it's been really fun to kind of play this game and sort of like be like a company driver. You really don't get to do that. I'm always used to driving my big Kenworth 3900 that's all like customized and everything. Driving a little day cab like this, kind of doing some short local deliveries. Pretty fun, cool way to play the game. And I also tried to get the colors to match the MWM colors as best I could. So found something that kind of works. And yeah, I'm excited to get this wrapped up. So today what we have left to do is I think we have 2 deliveries left. Let me just check my achievements here. I think I have, let's see, it's called Zero Waste. And I think I have 8 out of the 10. Yeah, so I have 8 out of 11. So I need 2 more deliveries of the actual cargo, and then I need the garbage truck. So we need to find a garbage truck and deliver it to or from anywhere in Montana. So there's a few ways that I think we could do that. We'll cross that bridge later when we get there. But for now, we're going to get started on our first delivery, which I will show you guys what I'm going to do here. We're going to go into, so if we look at the cargo market, which is the, the like when we own our flatbed trailer, so we're not worrying about trying to pick up a trailer. We're actually going to head over to, you can see there's nothing going straight to Lewistown or Bozeman that would fall under our criteria for delivery. So what we actually have to do is we have to pick up a delivery from Helena, Montana. We're going to pick up some waste paper. If I can find it, it was here somewhere. There we go, from the Tidbit shop. We're going to pick up some waste paper and haul it down to Bozeman. So this is going to be like our destination. So why not deliver a load to Helena if we can, to get some extra cash, as we drive over there. So that's kind of what I've been doing, is I've been taking a load kind of, like from either Lewistown or Bozeman, kind of stopping in Helena because these places, there's a lot of retail, so there's a lot of waste paper cargo. And then I'll just drive, a delivery to or from, or like from Helena to one of the 2 destinations. So that's what we're going to do here. We're going to go pick up first. I think we're going to grab, let's see, actually, oh no, those are empty pellets. I need to get to, let's see, we'll do some empty pallets to Helena. I think that makes sense. No use, I don't want to haul construction equipment because we're not really a construction company. We're a waste management and transportation firm right now. So we're doing pallets and paper and, whatever else we can get our hands on. So let's go ahead, jump in the truck here, and go ahead and get started. So here's our nice little Mack Pinnacle. A little bit older version of the truck, kind of a old workhorse, so to speak. Nothing fancy. I think it's got like a 300, or maybe a 425 horsepower engine, or 400 or high three, something like that. I don't remember what it's got, but it's got a, I think a 13 speed. Yep, 13 speed transmission, and yeah, nothing fancy, but it'll get the job done. And it is nice. These trucks, I will say, they're pretty smooth. And I did fix up my shifter. It was starting to have the recurring issue that I've experienced, you know, just kind of normal wear and tear, where it starts to shift into the wrong gears. Causes a bit of an issue there, but no worries. All you got to do is take the top cover off, kind of clean the connectors a little bit. There's like 2 plugs in there, and you just clean them, and it works like a charm for 3, 4, 5 months, and then you got to do it again. But it takes like 5 minutes to do. So definitely beats having to buy a whole new shifter. All right, there we go. I think we're back. Sorry, I had a little bit of a connection issue there for a moment. I think we are good now. It looks like. Yeah, my Wi-Fi has been a little bit weird today, to be honest. I noticed my router went down actually earlier today while I was working. I think we had there was like a little power surge, it looked like, in my apartment. It's really hot. Sometimes when it gets really hot, things don't always work the right way, so sorry about that. Just bear with me here. Just got to be patient, and it'll come back online here. It happens again, but anyway, we are back. Just heading to pick up our delivery here at the Bushnell farm. Be getting there in just a minute. I hope you guys are all having a good day today. Hope you guys have all had a good week. I had a lot going on for work this week. You know, I've had a couple of slow weeks recently, especially in July. You know, people don't really want to do too much, so it gets a little bit slow. I work kind of in the legal space, so you know, lawyers all want to go on vacations, and the judges in the courts don't want to be in the courtroom all day either. So a lot of things get pushed. You know, a lot of trials and cases get pushed to kind of the fall, which now it's kind of starting to pick up again. I think I got like 4 emails on Monday asking me if I can get on some projects. So it's been a busy week, to say the least. And plus, we just ended our summer intern program and everything. So just a lot of our new hires just started. So we got a lot of people kind of coming in and out of the office. It's been really busy. But yeah, let's see here. So we're gonna go and pick up these pallets. We're gonna go drive them over 4 hours. Long trip. Go ahead and just get this trailer backed up here. This is where it really comes in handy to have this just kind of lean out the window. We're gonna just go right next to this red one here. Right between these two. Look at that. Yeah, we're not gonna make it. Almost. Not paying attention here. Gotta pay attention when you're back in the trailer. Come on now. There we go. Alright, so we'll just put this right in there. Oh, that's perfect. Alright, shut off the engine, get loaded up here, and we will be on our way very shortly. There we go, we're ready to go. Got our load of pallets. I think these are actually kind of heavy, if I remember correctly. It's the wrong button. Oh, only 19,000. That's not too bad. Thought there were more. Parking brake off, forgot about that. Alright, we will be on our way here. We got a pretty big delivery window. 4-hour journey. Should not take that long at all. I don't mind these little 4-hour trips, to be honest with you. This is a pretty familiar route. I've been driving this route for the past few parts of this achievement. So it's been a minute. Oh, thank you, sir. I'll admit, I'm kind of not the biggest fan when they do that. Almost wish they would just, you know, keep driving, but whatever. Almost took out that other truck there. Pretend we didn't see that. And we're making a left. Good. I'm gonna guess that they don't have a stop sign. Looks like they do not. So we're gonna be careful here. Trying to... Okay, he's turning. I'm just gonna cut off this truck. Alright, yeah, that's fine. Oh, he's turning too. Perfect. That was a new one. New model. Little grain truck there. Very cool. Probably play some Farming Simulator after this, to be honest with you. I've been starting a new... or kind of thinking about a new series. Maybe I'll record the first episode of that. Maybe I'll just keep recording the series that I've been doing now. I want to get to episode 10 before I post a new one. I got three episodes to go. One of them's already recorded, and I just got to finish editing it, and then got to record 2 more. Yeah, sorry about the lack of videos generally. Again, you know, it's just been a really busy couple of months for me. I have been away from my computer and just not really able to, you know, spend hours and hours recording and editing videos, especially City Skylines. You know, those take quite a bit to record and edit. So I did a live stream last week. I'm gonna try to do another one maybe this upcoming week if I can't get an episode in. This weekend though, I actually have, this is the first weekend in like months where I actually don't have to do anything. I don't have to leave. I don't have to go drive, you know, back home an hour away and play a show. Actually, just get to, you know, relax and you know, just kind of take it easy for the weekend. So I'll probably get some recording done. Maybe record another episode of City Skylines that I've been putting off for a while. So we'll see. It'd be nice to get another episode in there. And I just wanted to get this done because I want to go to Iowa. I have not seen the new Iowa DLC yet. I downloaded it, I installed it, I have not played it. So I wanted to finish this first. So that's what we're going to do today. And if I don't get this done, if I don't get every delivery done in, like, you know, my normal, like, kind of hour and a half, 2 hour stream window, I think I might just do it off camera. So we'll see. Yeah, for Iowa though, I am excited. I've heard it's pretty good, as you know, the most recent DLCs for American Truck Simulator have been. They haven't disappointed yet, so I feel like every one just gets better and better. I'm really excited to see what they've done with this one, especially as we're getting closer to the Midwest. Well, kind of in the Midwest now, but closer to my home state of Indiana. I'm really excited to see that. Illinois is coming pretty soon. Currently living in Illinois, so looking forward to seeing that one as well. It'll be cool to drive through Chicago and see what kind of roads they have going around the city, you know. But yeah, and then Alright, I think we're back again. Yeah, sorry about this, guys. I don't know what's going on with the Wi-Fi today. This is not being too compatible, sadly, but we'll be patient. Nothing we can do about that. Again, it's a really hot one today, and sometimes when it's hot, the technology does some weird things, and the electric in my building is kind of sketchy. So we'll have to see. But yeah, I don't know. My Wi-Fi has been not super great lately, just generally. So I've been trying to. I don't know what's been going on, but might be worth giving a service provider a call. We will see. But for now, we're just gonna deal with it and keep on driving. Because we'll reconnect eventually, like I believe that we are. So yeah, so before I got disconnected, I was talking about the Iowa DLC and what truck I should use for our first journeys into Iowa. And I'm thinking that I'm gonna go with my either my W900 that I used to, you know, drive all the time and did my first live stream with and all that, or I got a Peterbilt 389 that I've been doing a lot of deliveries with, kind of like a nicer truck, you know, big sleeper cab, and you know, not like super crazy custom, but it's clean, looks good. So it's a very comfortable truck. So I'm thinking about maybe bringing that one back for this for the new DLC when we get done with this stream and this achievement. Because we got a month. We got about a month to do the whole what do you call it? The World of Trucks delivery, or World of Trucks thing, whatever you want to call it. No, I feel like I'm worried about my Wi-Fi, so I'm not paying attention to my driving as much. Gotta stay focused on the road. This is a route that I haven't really done too much, actually, I don't think. Oh, no, I take that back. I think I have. But I passed that way station. Yeah, I've been at that way station before. They say I've been kind of running the same routes for these deliveries. We'll go ahead and throw our engine brake on here. I think we might get this green light. Let's hope. Nope. Dang. 19,000 pounds. Not too bad. We can stop that, no problem. Stoplights are the bane of my existence. Look at the arrow. And then we will get the green in a minute. Alright. Back on here. There we go. Once again, good evening, everyone. Hope you guys had a great week. Enjoying your Friday evening. It's a beautiful day here in Chicago. A little hot, but not terrible. Yeah, let's try to get as many green lights as we can. It was funny, I was driving... where was I driving at the other day? I was back home, and I was driving like down, you know, whatever main road cuts through my town, and I got like every single green light. And it was like, this never happens. It was so beautiful. I was so excited. I spent 0 minutes waiting at stoplights, and it was awesome. Only 2 hours to go on the trip. I just hope that we have enough time to get the other delivery before it expires. I'm not too worried though. I think even if it does, there should be another one that pops up pretty quickly, I would assume. Yeah, let's see. We gotta wait for them to get the arrow. And yeah, there we go. So now we'll get the green in a minute here. And I was hoping we'd get another green light here, but it looks like the answer is yes. There we go. Probably plugging the engine a bit there, but it's fine. We'll manage. And here we go again. Classic. Stoplights everywhere. Driving through suburban America. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Alright, hopefully there won't be too many more of these between now and our destination. I'm still thinking about getting a new one of these shifters. One's kind of getting a little bit busted, to be honest. A little broken. My splitter button popped off. My this is cracked down here. The screw, the front, it like broke, so I had to tape it. So I might get another one of these here pretty soon, to be honest. Beautiful river. Oh, there's one of those, what is that, a Rocky Mountain double? You don't see those where I'm from in the States. In the Midwest, can't haul those kinds of trailers. So you could have regular doubles, but not the, what is it, the Turnpike doubles or the Rocky Mountain doubles. Any of those you can't haul. It is interesting though, there's actually I've said this in my streams before, but there's actually a small, like one expressway near me where I've seen triple trailers and whatever the one is where it's 2 full trailers, the Rocky Mountain or Turnpike doubles. But I've seen those on the Skyway, I-90, coming out of like Chicago into all the industry in Northwest Indiana. There's a lot of like, you know, there's a big oil refinery, a lot of steel mills, a lot of big like distribution centers, and there's a port over there in like in Indiana, on Lake Michigan. You'll see a lot of cargo coming through there, and for whatever reason, they allow like different kinds of trailers or trailer configurations on that expressway. got about a hour 15 to go here on our first delivery for the day. Try to get all 3 in if we can. I'd be really, really excited if we can get this, one more, and then a garbage truck. Oh, except I forgot we didn't even make the delivery that we got to make yet. So we're just getting to the destination. We're getting to the I guess the pickup point for the delivery that actually matters, which is that waste paper that we're gonna grab from the little tidbit store. But yeah, these pallets were just you know, delivering these to get to our to pick up our load. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do when you're delivering very specific things like this. It's a little bit challenging in the game to kind of get it to work in your favor, you know, when you're trying to pick up certain deliveries. I wish there was like a way to kind of choose, which I know like in real life, like you really don't have the choice, don't always have the luxury of choosing your deliveries, and you know, you kind of just take what you can get to an extent. But it would be nice, like since it is a game, if you could kind of filter, you know, on certain deliveries and kind of force, you know, certain things to spawn maybe or something like that. I don't know. Just a thought. Just a thought. Could be nice. Hey man, look at this. I forgot how nice the Montana DLC was, to be honest. But even compared to like this one, you can start to see like when you compare this one to like some of their newer ones, like what is the newest one besides Iowa now? Missouri, maybe? When you look at like Missouri compared to Montana, there are improvements nonetheless. Especially I think the way that they've approached nature, like their focus on just the greenery, makes it really, really immersive compared to like, you know, this is not bad by any means. But compared to like the newer states, the newer states are just a little bit better, in my opinion. It's really noticeable though when you go back and play like drive through like Nevada or the old California before like the rework. Which, by the way, I haven't even played or driven through California since the rework got done. And I think it's already like implemented. I think they just kind of did it in stages, and so I think by now like the whole state's kind of done. But I haven't driven through there, so it might be worth a journey to see if, you know, they actually put it in the game or not. Which I think they did. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought that they did the California rework, and that's like in the game. It's like done. But anyway, yeah, it'd be nice to you know, for those older states to maybe get a little bit of a facelift too, like Nevada and Arizona, New Mexico, you know, things like that. Because when you look at those, like, the quality is very different from the newer DLCs, and it's, you know, no fault of SES. Like, you know, you learn as you go, and you figure out, you know, better ways to make things look a little bit better, and you know, you learn some new little tricks and stuff. And they've just been, you know, every DLC is just better than the last. They've never gone backwards, in my opinion. So it's always exciting to see what they're coming up with kind of behind the scenes, and how they're, you know, approaching the game and the game design and the environment and everything. And their focus on the environment, like I was saying, has been outstanding, to say the least, in the recent DLCs. Even though it's like, you know, it's not really the most picturesque or interesting part of the country, what they're working on now. You know, they're kind of making their way through the Midwest, and I'll admit, you know, being from Indiana, like, Indiana's not really the the best, the most scenic state, unless you like corn and soybeans. Then you're in luck. But I remember my old friend made a comment one time. He's like, yeah, you know, people, he's like, what's even the deal with like Indiana? Like, people just drive to Indiana to get to Illinois. And I was like, yeah, it's kind of true. But I love Indiana. I love my home state. There's a lot of cool little, you know, a little bit of history in there and everything. And we still don't know what the what the heck a Hoosier is. So nobody knows where that came from. But anyway. It'll be cool to see, I don't want that. Did somebody uh-oh. Somebody's, texturing there looks a little bit wrong. Whoops. Somebody's got to go back and fix that. That truck there. Like the mapping on the model was a little bit off. Yeah, the skin, as they say. You know, I actually used to, when I was a little bit younger and like my old computer, like the old family computer, we used to have, or I still play this game. I still love this game. I actually have to reinstall it. I didn't install it on here yet, I don't think, but I have it downloaded on my Steam. 911 First Responders. It's an old game. It's old now, at least over 20 years old, probably. Maybe not that much, but still, it's getting up there. But I used to try to make some mods and things for it, and even just some little private like reskin mods where I'd just you know, give the trucks a new paint job. It was like an emergency game, if you couldn't guess, but you know, you just respond to calls and stuff. It was like a strategy, like over, you know, third person, not even third person, just like, you know, you're just kind of pointing where you want all the units to go and stuff. Yeah, it was super fun. I love that game. And alright, let's see what we can do here. I don't want to blindside back this if I don't have to, but I might have to, because I don't think I'm going to be able to loop. You know what? Let's just try this. This is going to be a tight maneuver. I'm going to try to see if I can get it around like these boxes here. But this is going to be ambitious with these cars on the right. It's going to be a little tough. I'm going to get as close to the left here as I can. We're going to try to kind of loop this around. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have gotten closer to the left, because now I'm going to hit this. Let's see. Can I cut it anymore? Oh, I got room. Now I got no cars on my right now. Yeah, oh, we're good. We're in good shape, guys. Look at that. Alright, now we'll straighten this out. You do need quite a bit of room to back up these flatbed trailers, though, I will admit. The spread axle is a little bit different than a regular, you know, regular axles. That guy's in there getting ready for us to drop off our pallets. Let me just make sure I'm not going to hit this dumpster on my right. Oh, yeah, we're good. We got room. You know what? I'm going to straighten out just a bit here. No, I don't have to. But for realism's sake. Actually, it wasn't too bad looking at my mirrors. I think you can come to the right a little bit more here. Yeah, there we go. It's kind of exactly where it was before. All right, there we go. Delivery number 1 of well, I guess it doesn't even count, does it? So now we got to pick up our next delivery, which is going to be these this waste paper, hopefully, if it's still here. I hope it is. Yes. Okay, good. Sweet. So this is what we need right here. We're going to Bozeman. MWM waste paper. Only 2.5 hour delivery, so go ahead and get on the move. Turn my headlights on too. I already had them on. I've kind of gotten in the habit of just leaving my headlights on, to be honest. Safety first, I guess. I feel like this one's going to be a quick delivery. We got to get Only got an hour left until it expires, so I want to make sure we get to this on time here. Shouldn't be too bad, given that it's kind of around the corner. Go ahead and avoid the main road as much as we can. Main roads in Montana mean stoplights, and I don't like those. Stoplights are my enemy. Who knows if my American Truck Simulator live streams ever blow up one day, I'll make some t-shirts that say that or something. My hatred for stoplights is strong. Alright, can we turn on red in Montana? I think the answer is yes. The answer is yes. I hate getting stuck on this light here because they're like on a hill. There was one time I was fully loaded and it took me a little bit to get started up off at that light. I had to put it in low gear, I remember. Struggling a little bit. This is not the most powerful truck, you know, it doesn't need to be, but either way, it just isn't. But it's fine. I don't mind driving a little bit of a, you know, less powerful truck once in a while. It's kind of nice to be a little bit easier on the equipment. Don't need to just gun it everywhere. But take care of your trucks the way I take care of my car in real life. Try to be pretty easy on my car. And not always trying to gearhead it, even though it's fun sometimes. Alright, now we gotta loop around here. Not gonna hit the curb though, which is good. Oh, these little... These are always a little bit tough. These are a little bit tough to maneuver around, I will admit. So let's see where they want us to get this trailer here. Usually, I can, yeah, that's what we want right there. Perfect. Bam. Alright, now this is the delivery that counts. So what I want to do is usually I can loop around here. And then I should be, yeah, I should have enough room here. And then we'll back in. We don't have to do a blind side back here. So you'll see. Let's just swing this around. Actually, we do have to do a blind side. Oh, what the hell? Whoops. That's not going to work. Well, don't take advice from me, I guess. Didn't expect that to happen. That's weird. Never had that happen before. Whoops. Alright, anyway, ignore that. We'll, we can't edit that out, but we'll say that we did. Now we will start bringing this around kind of as soon as we can because I want to get around this. We've got to be mindful of where our cab's going to go. Oh yeah, I forgot I got a back window too. Yeah, see, I'm already kind of messing up here. I'm not paying attention. Straighten out a little bit. We're gonna do this again. I think I just gotta go. Do I gotta go down in there? No, I don't have to go down in there. Gotta get back there. Oh, we're good. I got my back window on this truck. I always forget that I have a back window. Usually this is a luxury that you do not always have. So I'm just gonna look kind of back here. Now I can use my mirrors. I'll straighten this out a little bit. There we go. Yeah, I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I hit that trailer on that wall. That was really weird. I don't know how that happened. I mean, I know how it happened. It shot back when I, you know, kind of jackknifed it. You just gotta be mindful of that. Never really had that happen before, so I wasn't thinking about it. All right, let's get this loaded up. Grab a sip of water here out of my Toby office glass. It says, "What did I do?" If you've ever seen The Office, you will know. Okay, so we are fully loaded. We got, all right, delivery window is not the biggest. We got, well, I guess we got 4 hours. Hopefully we won't encounter anything that'll make us miss that window, but 30,000 pounds, just about, of waste paper. There we go. Stacked pretty high, I gotta say. But all right, as we get on the road here, hope you guys are having a good evening. Thanks for joining. No better way to end a Friday than to just relax, play some American Truck Simulator. But yeah, starting to think about, you know, Iowa, what truck I want to drive. Thinking about the Peterbilt 389 that I've been driving lately, so I might bring that in the mix. I haven't put that one on the live stream yet, so that's kind of been my go-to truck lately. And then yeah, City Skylines, got to get some videos recorded for that this weekend, hopefully. And Farming Simulator is still going strong with the series that I got going on right now. And I've actually got another one in the works already, so it should be released after a few more episodes of the one that I got now, the Drumbridge Farms. Then we're heading to the States. We're gonna get to episode 10 of Drumbridge Farms, and then we're going to the States for my next series. It's gonna be fun. Very excited. I know Drumbridge Farms. Well, my Farming Simulator 25 videos generally don't do as well as City Skylines, just because I think there's, you know, a lot more people interested in City Skylines and kind of the creative aspect of it. But my 22 videos, Farming Sim 22, didn't do too bad, especially when I did like some challenge type stuff. So I think I might bring back something like that, like a little one-off kind of challenge thing here and there. But it's just trying to find the time to record and edit. Just generally, it's just been non-existent lately, so it's kind of tough to, you know, commit to doing like these series and stuff when I just, you know, there's only so much time that I have. And I know I could probably be editing some of that stuff right now, but I wanted to go for a little drive, knock out this achievement before we get into Iowa. It's gonna be nice. Excited for that. Yeah, I think I might do there's a Farming Simulator 1 tile challenge that people have been doing. Maybe I'll jump in and do that. Give it a try. Maybe that would be fun. There's like very specific criteria. A couple of YouTubers have been doing it. I might do it and just kind of do like a streamlined version. I'm not going to record like every episode, you know, or like every single thing that I do. But I might do it in like seasons or something. You know, do like the year 1, the fall, year 1, you know, winter, then in the spring, harvest, you know, whatever we do. So we'll see. But look at this scenery, man. Beautiful, beautiful mountain roads. Driving through Montana. Doesn't get much better than this, guys. Just does not. We're struggling on this hill, though. The truck does not have a lot of power. Alright, now we're leveling out a little bit, getting back up to speed. It does struggle on these hills a little bit, this truck. Having the 13 speed too over the 18 you know, makes it a little bit, you can't split those low gears, but right now it doesn't really matter because we're kind of cruising anyway, but still having those extra gears definitely helps on some of the back roads. Pop cruise control on. Oh wait, do I not have? Oh, I got my engine brake on. That's why. Let's do this again. We'll get 65. There we go. All right. All right, we're back. Sorry again, third time about the Wi-Fi issues. Don't know what's going on today. My Wi-Fi is not being Wi-Fi. So my apologies. We're here. We're still trucking through the mountains. 30 minutes away from our destination. We just missed, sadly. It had to disconnect at one of the most interesting times of the drive. There's a big, like downhill section of the highway that we just drove past, or drove through, I guess, drove on, whatever. But yeah, you get the point. Oh yeah, this is right off of the expressway here. Very convenient. This drop-off location. Cannot complain at all. We got the green light. Let's keep it, and no, we don't. Once again, pesky stoplights. Fine, we'll manage. Got this beautiful sunset. Stars are starting to come out. Big sky country, as they say. It's gonna be nice to do a little night driving through Montana, I gotta admit. Cannot complain about that. No way. It's gonna be awesome. We'll probably stop at this gas station too before we head back, because we are gonna need it. All right, here we are. What is it? Municipal. That's the first M. Municipal Waste Management. That is who we are working for. Don't even know the name of our company. Always reassuring. All right, we'll go ahead and back this up. These little waste collection depots are really easy to get around, actually. Especially with this day cab, the wheelbase is so short on this. No problems driving around. Alright, we'll go ahead and put it around here. This time not hit our trailer or anything. See, that's what we need right there. We need this truck. I wonder if I should just... I'm tempted. I'm tempted to just take it. Take that delivery. We'll see where it's going. If it's going close, I might just do it. Then finish up the last waste paper delivery a little later. These are pretty easy to find once you kind of know how to find them. They're pretty easy to get. The garbage truck, I think, is a little bit more difficult. All right, so we cut that, I think, a little bit too much. There we go, that should be better. Overall, not bad. I'll take that. I'll take that. That is fine by me. All right. All right, there's delivery number 9 out of 11. Let's see this here. Let's see where this garbage truck is going, because... All right, so it's not... It'll be a freight market job. Idaho. Let's... I might do it, guys. Might do it. See where's some of this stuff goes. We got Bozeman, external contracts, Cody, Wyoming. Oh, that's going pretty close. Kind of like it. You know what? Let's go to Wyoming. Let's do it. We'll go because that's going to another MWM facility. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this garbage truck. Let's pick this up. 4 hours, 11 minutes. We're doing do a nice drive at night, hauling this garbage truck into Wyoming, and then we'll probably find something back to Bozeman, is what I would guess. So let's just do it. Why not? You want to dismiss the trailer? Yes, I do actually. And then if I gotta go back up to Helena and pick that up, I will do that. But I'll probably be able to get a delivery. We're just imagine that, you know, we can drop our trailer right here. Because presumably this is company depot. So we should just be able to drop the trailer right here. All right, let's get this hooked up. This is going to be a little bit challenging, I think. It's going to be probably a little bit heavy. Definitely the heaviest load that we've hauled with this truck so far. Why can't I see out of that? Oh, that's weird. My mirrors are a little bit different depending on the real one versus the one game thing there. All right. We are hooked up. What do we got? 33,000 pounds. It's actually not that heavy. It's not that bad. Could be worse. Oh, this is exciting. New cargo. Haven't hauled this yet. Looking good. We are going to go ahead and stop for some gas, though, before we hit the road here. But I think this should clear it. Be careful. Oh, yeah, we got plenty of room. Oh. $95 gallons, 320 bucks. Not the cheapest. All right. Let's get it going. We got another 4-hour delivery here. Oh, this is why I didn't like coming in this way. You got this freaking median. You know what? Do I dare? I think I do. How illegal do we want to be right now? If you're a real driver, don't do that. It's a big no-no. I just didn't feel like looping around at the light, which I probably could have done just as easily and would have been much more legal than what it just did. But we'll manage. A little sketchy in a low boy too. I could have got kind of perched upon those bricks. It was probably not the smartest move I've ever done, but you know, whatever. I already Crashed the trailer into a wall today, apparently, so. Oh, it can't get much worse. Or I guess it can, but either way. You can tell I have not played this game in a while. My driving is a little rusty. Stoplights, stoplights, stoplights. Gotta love them. But yeah, my band's got a show coming up. Very excited about it. We're doing an all Rush set. A little music festival where they do like a lot of tribute bands and stuff like that. So we got an hour of Rush in the works. A lot of work for me, being the drummer in the band. You know, Rush's drummer, Neil Peart, or Peart, however people prefer to say it, is one of the all-time probably greatest drummers to ever live. So, you know, it's actually fun to have a little bit of a challenge, you know, learn some, sit down and actually have to learn some music. I feel like a lot of the songs that we play, you know, are pretty easy to learn. You know, the structure is pretty repetitive, and it's easy to learn music like that. But when you have Rush, you have some challenging aspects to the songs. Like they're very well, interestingly written. They got a lot going on, so it's been really fun. If you know any Rush, throw something in the chat. Let me know your favorite song, if you got one. But I know we're doing like YYZ, Tom Sawyer, you know, a nice mix of mainstream and, or like I guess like popular kind of hits, and a little bit of deeper cuts, some cooler stuff that you won't always see or hear, I guess. And what do we have here other than more stoplights on a little downtown Main Street? Do not want to drive through this town. Don't have to. The realities of being a trucker. Harsh reality. Beautiful night though. Check out this night sky, all the stars. That is one thing that we do not have in Chicago, that's for sure. The stars are practically non-existent, to be honest. It's got a lot of light pollution. I haven't actually been to Montana yet. I've been to a lot of places out west, but I kind of did more of like the not the Midwest, but like the middle of the West and like kind of Southwest. So I drove to did a road trip all the way out to LA and back. So that was really, really nice. to see, like, you know, go through like Colorado and stuff. It's beautiful. Yeah, I didn't get through Montana. I would like to do like a northern road trip, go through like Montana, Wyoming, you know, end up in like Washington or Oregon. That'd be really nice. One of these years, probably do that. It'd be beautiful. The Pacific Northwest is supposed to be just amazing, especially for someone, you know, from the Midwest, where there's really not a lot going on in terms of nature, to be honest. It's a little bit, you know, not the most interesting area, like I said before, but you know, it's cool. Can't complain. We got our own valuable resources, such as fertile land and wide open space to grow a bunch of crops, which is important. We'll try to get up to 65 here, so we can get some our cruise control going. I know we'll probably have to stop at a way station once we get a little bit further into the closer to the border, Wyoming border. We are going across the state line, on this to another MWM facility over in Wyoming. Then we'll see if we can try to get a load back to Bozeman or even Lewistown. But it would be nice to get a load back to Bozeman of a waste paper or dumpster, so I can complete the achievement today. That would be awesome. We can get all 3 of the last deliveries that we need. Yeah, I'll tell you what, this game is so nice. So nice to play, so relaxing. Especially, like, you know, a lot of people may not like driving at night. I don't like driving at night in a new DLC because you just can't see everything, you know, as well. So I like to, if I'm going through a state for the first time, I like to drive during the day. But when it's a place like this that we've been through, you know, quite a few times, night drives are really, really nice. The lighting has been improved. The sky map and everything has been improved. It's just a really, really nice game. I like it a lot. Let me know if you guys agree or disagree, but man. Oh, got something going on here. Get over if I can. Oh, I'm just gonna pull over there. Now these guys are all slowing down. It's a little dangerous there. We'll pass that guy up. Back in the right lane here. I don't like to sit in the left lane. People that sit in the left lane are annoying. I'll say it. Especially on a 2-lane highway. Like I-65, when I would go down to and from college, I would drive I-65 all the time. It is a 2-lane interstate for 75% of the way, maybe even more than that. But it is a pain when you got a truck in the right lane and somebody just sitting in the left lane that's going just as fast as the truck. I'm like, man, you gotta make a move. You either gotta go around or like speed up or slow down, because you've got to pass. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Yeah, now we are cruising through these beautiful mountain roads over here in Montana. Just absolutely gorgeous. I love this. plus if I think I was, you know, if I was ever driving a truck, the real world, I feel like I wouldn't mind driving at night. Less traffic. Maybe the potential for more crazy people to be on the road, but generally I think there are far less people on the road. I've done a few, you know, long night drives, kind of coming back from college, and I'll tell you what, it was nice. I mean, there was never any traffic. Like after, you know, I remember one time I came home at like 10 p.m. I drove through like 1 in the morning, and it was awesome. I like wasn't tired. I just had the energy. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it. I wanted to get home for, it was like a break or something. It was so nice. Oh, look at this. We got an oil refinery right here. That is cool. The way it's lit up like that at night. That is awesome. That's really authentic. Look at that. Never noticed. Man, this is why I like driving at night. To get things like that. That is so cool. Never noticed this before. Wow. That looks really good. Like, so being from Northwest Indiana, I had a lot of family. And I just cut this guy off. Sorry, dude. I don't think he was turning anyway. Alright, yeah, he was. Good. I had a lot of family that worked in the steel mills and the oil industry up there. There's a big oil refinery and a big steel mill right on Lake Michigan. And it is so cool at night. Those things look like a little city, you know, especially the oil refinery with like all the towers and stuff. I mean, you can even see here kind of what I'm talking about if this truck wouldn't be right. Like, look at that. All the lights on the towers and stuff. They really did a good job with that. I know that they've been trying to pay more attention to like some of the... Let me go. Thank you, sir. They were trying to pay attention to the like the models of other things more, if that makes sense. Like some of the props and stuff in the game, like the you know, trash cans and piles of wood and dumpsters and all like stuff like that. They've been trying to really focus on improving some of those and the quality of those, and I think it shows. I think it's gonna be awesome, like the newer DLCs and stuff. And I think they're even going through and like replacing some of the like the old props, you know, in the old maps. So just overall, like, the game's got a little bit of a facelift, which is really cool. It's always good to kind of go back and like update the models, you know, when you get more experienced people on the team and things just look a little bit smoother. You know, it's nice to go back and kind of those little details you don't really notice like how much of a difference it makes until you actually like really pay attention to it. But once you notice it, it's kind of hard to unnotice it. What do we got? Fort Dustvale Restaurant Arcade. Old amusement park here. That's cool. I just realized didn't even have my turn signal on. You're being bad drivers, guys. Bad drivers today. Hour and a half to go. Not too bad. We've been making good time. And we got, I think, quite a bit of delivery window. Oh, we're on a, I forgot we're on a World of Trucks delivery, so we got 6 hours. Not that we're going to stream for 6 hours, but not today. Not today, probably not ever. We'll see. Somebody trying to pass me. Yeah, I guess I'm going pretty slow. We got a way station coming up. I bet we're gonna have to stop. Yep. Where do we gotta go here? That is the question. It's not this intersection. There we go. Enter only. This is what we need. And really out here in the middle of nowhere, huh? Yeah, we gotta get some. Gotta probably go to the shop pretty soon here. Get ourselves a little maintenance done on the truck. And there we go, just like that, we're back on the road. Hour to go. Look at that night sky there. You can see the, whatever you want to call that, space dust. You know, galaxy, whatever. Pretty crazy. It is pretty crazy. A little jog in the road here. Interesting. Alright. Slow it down. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and get back in the right lane here. Right over there. You know what? No, we're going to stay in the left lane. Because I don't want to get caught on this truck again. Oh, here we go. Good decision. I will let that guy merge there. Alright, now we got some open road. Put the pedal to the metal for the last half hour of the delivery here. I mean, look at that, sky's just beautiful. Look at this. Wow. Crazy. This has been a really nice drive. This map is looking. I forgot how much I liked the Montana DLC. I like driving through some of these, you know, going back and doing some of the achievements. They forced me to spend some time in states that I haven't driven in a while. It's always nice to go back and visit some of the older DLCs, you know. One, you get to see how far the game has come, but two, you even look at to see some of the old landmarks, some of the old cool features from some of the other cities. I like it. Yeah, but I think after this one, I might wrap it up for the evening. I'll see if I can get a load back to Lewistown or Bozeman to, you know, a load of either paper or dumpsters to get that last delivery that we need for the achievement. But we'll see. We'll see if I do that now or do that later. Getting a little bit tired driving at night. It's getting dark out here too, as you can see. a little bit tired. Night driving will do that to you. But yeah, look at that. We're pretty much almost here. We are in the middle of freaking nowhere. Wow. I wonder if this is going to be another one of those waste collection depots or something different. Maybe like a landfill out here or something. Gonna find out. Yep, it does look like another little waste collection thing here. Airport. Huh. Municipal airport. That's cool. All right. Go park this trailer up here. Then we'll see if we can get a delivery. Oh, this is such a great place to back a trailer. So much room. Look at that. Be no problem at all. Get the window down here. Yeah, watch this. We're gonna be right there. I think I may have messed that up. Actually, no, we're in good shape. Maybe. I don't want to be caught on that other side here. You know, we're gonna straighten out here, so I'm not messing around. Be smart about this. There we go. Yeah, now I can see my my mirror there on the right. So now I got some room away from that wall. I want to hit that. Look at that. No problem at all. Get this in here. All right. That should give us another step to, okay, cool. Yep, there we go. Now let's just see if they have anything going back to the Bozeman or Lewistown. Okay, not from the external contract. Ah, man. Dang it. Well, let's see. All right, let's see what else we can do here. So let's go away from the company offers. We're just going to go straight to jobs. And see what we got. We got a lot of deliveries here. Wow, look at that. We got a lot. Let's do this. We need waste paper. Okay, no. We need dumpsters. No. Okay, we can't do none of that. Let's see about this. No. About Laurel. Anything from Laurel? No. Billings. Don't let me down. Billings. Nothing. What about Helena? I mean, I almost gotta get my flatbed back. I guess. Well, I guess I'll try to hitch a load back to Helena, grab my trailer, and then I should be able to get one more delivery of the waste paper from there, and can deliver it to one of the places down here, either you know, Lewistown or Bozeman. So let me just see if they got anything going to Helena from here, which it looks like they do not. Yeah, no. Yeah, it would be nice if I can get like a delivery right from. I mean, I guess I could take this to Bozeman. It's already here. And then just like pick up something from there and get it to Helena. It might not be a bad move, actually. Well, I'm not going to start this delivery now. All right, yeah. After that brief little disconnect there, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it a stream for tonight. I am gonna pick up this delivery here, this like wood chipper, and deliver it from. Don't know why there's a wood chipper that I'm taking from a waste collection point to another waste collection point, but you know, whatever. I guess. Not gonna ask any questions. Yeah, I'm gonna grab this. I'm not gonna go. I can change the configuration too. What can we? Oh, we can do some different stuff. I'll just leave it as whatever it is. We're gonna grab this. We're not gonna deliver it right now, but I just want to get it hooked up and ready to go. I'm gonna jump back on off camera, deliver this up to Bozeman, Montana, and then from there we will try to hitch a load to Helena. And then from there, we can try to get a load of waste paper. We'll pick up our trailer and we'll get a waste paper load back to either Lewistown or Bozeman to wrap up this achievement. So thank you guys very much for joining today. I really appreciate it. Just a nice way to spend a Friday evening, just relaxing, got nothing to do. Figured might as well go ahead and make some progress towards my achievement. So we got our truck delivered down there. We got our garbage truck delivered. Now we're going to run this back to another MW1 facility. And then we'll get our last load of waste paper to complete our achievement. So thank you again. Hope you guys all have a great rest of your evening, and I will talk to you all in the next video and or stream. See ya.